Welcome back to Chat to Fluency. I'm Sophie.
And I'm Alex.
We make sense of some of the most interesting and practical aspects of communication. Today we're diving into something really fundamental for anyone navigating a new language, especially English, the art of the perfect greeting.
That's right. We're exploring those little words we use every day, hi, hey, and hello. They seem simple on the surface, but mastering their nuances is really key to sounding natural and, well, building connections. Whether you're with old friends or meeting someone new, it's about much more than just the words themselves. It's like about the social signals they send.
Absolutely. Think about those moments when you just know you've used the wrong greeting. I remember one situation from our insights where someone confidently walked up to a complete stranger in a crowded supermarket wanting to ask for directions and just blurted out, "Hey." Yeah, the stranger paused, looked around like, "Who, me?" Then stared blankly back. It caused total confusion, just this moment of awkward silence. It wasn't rude exactly, but it clearly missed the mark. It felt far too casual, almost like they were already best friends, which, well, they definitely weren't.
Oh, I can totally picture that. It really highlights how much unspoken context we carry into every interaction. I have a similar memory, almost a counterexample. A friend of mine, trying to be playfully formal, decided to greet our mutual buddy at a casual barbecue with a very theatrical, "Hello, how do you do?"
Oh no, like chuckle and play.
Yeah, our friend who he'd known since kindergarten just burst out laughing, called him Jeeves, and compared him to a movie butler for the rest of the evening. It was hilarious. But it really showed how over-formality can also create an unexpected, humorous but still a little awkward distance.
Exactly. So our mission today in this deep dive is to equip you with the understanding and confidence to avoid those kinds of communication blips. We want to give you clear guidance on when hi, hey, and hello are appropriate, helping you sound natural and, thought on every single time. It's about choosing the right key for the right lock, opening up smoother conversations, and, well, stronger connections.
It truly is. It's about understanding the subtle social rules that these simple words carry, making sure your intention matches your greeting.
Okay, let's unpack this with some real-life examples. To really illustrate the difference, we've got two common scenarios for you. One is a casual chat among friends, and the other is a polite interaction with strangers. I'll be playing Sophie in both scenes.
And I'll be Jake for the friend scenario, and then the stranger in the second.
Right. So as you listen, pay close attention to the greetings we use and the tone we adopt.
Think of this as your language laboratory. Listen closely for those subtle cues, and notice how the energy of the conversation shifts with each greeting. Scene one, friends, casual. "Hey, Sophie, what's up?"
Hey, Jake. Not much. Just finished class. How about you?
"Same here. Want to grab some coffee later?"
Sure, sounds good.
"Awesome, let's meet at 5.
Great. See you then. Scene to strangers. Polite.
"Hello. Excuse me, do you know where the bus stop is?"
Hi there. Yes, it's just around the corner next to the bank.
"Oh, thank you very much."
You're welcome. Have a nice day.
"You too." So did you catch the contrasting greetings and tones we used in each of those scenarios? What stood out to you? It's quite a clear difference, isn't it? The energy, the expectation, it all changes.
Now let's really zoom in on those differences. We'll break down the key greetings we just heard and the essential rules for using them, and we'll explore the deeper social implications of each.
Exactly. Understanding the why behind these choices is essential for truly integrating into English conversations, not just, memorizing phrases.
Let's start with hey. As you heard in the first scene, this is almost exclusively for friends or family or people you know very well in very casual settings. It signals a high degree of familiarity and comfort. It's quick, relaxed, and suggests an existing close relationship.
Think of it this way. Using hey with someone you don't know well is like walking into their house without knocking. It presumes a level of intimacy and access that isn't established yet, and that can feel jarring or even a little intrusive to the other person. It implies you're already on very familiar terms, which might not be true, and can sometimes even be perceived as dismissive if the context isn't right. It's, for your inner circle.
That's a great analogy. It really is about presuming familiarity. If you use hey with a stranger, they might literally pause, like in my supermarket story, thinking, do I know this person? Or maybe, why are they being so informal with me? It creates a tiny moment of social friction.
And this isn't just about rudeness. Often it's just about a mismatch of expectations. You might intend to be friendly, but the other person perceives it as overly casual or even a bit abrupt.
Then we have hello. This one serves a distinctly different purpose. Hello is your go-to when you're addressing strangers, meeting someone for the very first time, or in more formal situations. It's polite, respectful, and universally understood as a neutral starting point. You can't really go wrong with hello in a professional setting or when you're unsure of the relationship.
That's right. Hello provides a safe, respectful opening. It sets an appropriate tone for interactions where you don't have a pre-existing connection, and it signals that you respect their personal space and the social distance between you.
It's also incredibly versatile. Think about answering the phone or starting an email. Hello can fit seamlessly into so many different scenarios where politeness is key.
But can hello ever be too formal, like in your movie Butler story?
Exactly. While it's the safe option for strangers, using an overly stiff or drawn out hello with a close friend can unintentionally create distance. It might even sound like you're upset or maybe being sarcastic because it's so outside the expected norm for that relationship. So it's not just about the word, but the way you say it, even for hello. That leads us perfectly to hi. This one is fascinating because it's the most flexible. You can use it with friends or strangers. The real trick here, the magic ingredient, is your tone of delivery. A warm, friendly hi, delivered with a smile, can be perfect with almost anyone. It's a versatile middle ground.
Hi truly highlights how much nonverbal cues contribute to the meaning of a greeting. A slight smile, direct but not intense eye contact, and open body language can transform a simple hi into a genuinely friendly and inviting gesture. Without that warmth, a very quick or flat hi can sometimes come across as a bit dismissive, especially with someone you don't know well. It's about being mindful of your whole message.
So hi is like the chameleon of greetings it adapts. To quickly tie this back to our opening stories, remember the supermarket, hey, too casual for a stranger, the familiarity wasn't there.
Right.
And the hello, how do you do with a close friend, that was excessively formal. It created an unexpected, almost humorous distance. These anecdotes really underline why understanding these nuances is so vital.
What's truly fascinating is how these seemingly simple words carry such strong social weight. Getting them right helps you navigate social situations smoothly and, well, fosters better initial connections.
Now let's talk about a slightly friendlier variation that combines some of these elements. Hey there. This is a wonderful option because it's friendlier than a simple hi, while still being polite and appropriate for someone you don't know well. It's a great choice when you want to be warm and approachable without presuming that deep familiarity of a simple hey.
Yeah, hey there sort of softens the directness of hey by adding there, signaling a gentle approach rather than an abrupt demand for attention. It's excellent for catching someone's eye from a short distance, like maybe a librarian you need to ask a question, or a new neighbor you're seeing for the first time across the yard. It's warm, but still maintains a respectful social distance.
It's like a friendly nod and a wave, all in one phrase. And a quick pronunciation tip for hi there and hey there. When spoken naturally, these two words often link smoothly together, almost sounding like one word. Hi there, or hey there. Try it. Hi there. Hey there. Practicing that smooth linking will make your greeting sound much more natural and less, choppy.
It's those small details in pronunciation that can really enhance your natural flow and make you sound more like a native speaker.
Okay, for you, our listener, let's consider a few more common scenarios. Imagine you're at a new language exchange event. You spot someone you've briefly chatted with before, but you don't know them well enough to call them a friend. How would you greet them? Would you go for, hey, hello, or hi?
This is where that nuanced understanding of the social gradient truly comes into play. What's the appropriate level of warmth and formality for someone in that sort of acquaintance zone?
Our insights suggest that in such a situation, a really balanced and perfect in-between choice would be, hi, how's it going? It's friendly without being overly casual, acknowledging a previous interaction without presuming deep friendship, and it smoothly opens the door for conversation. You could even add a little, hey there, before that. Hi, if you want to lean into the friendly side a bit more.
That's a great example of finding the sweet spot, demonstrating both approachability and respect for the developing relationship. It's also adaptable. What if it's your new boss, whom you've only met once? Well, hello is probably the safe bet.
Definitely.
Right. What about the barista you see every morning who knows your order? Hi there. Or even a friendly hey could work. Because while they're not exactly a friend, there's a consistent, warm, low-stakes interaction there.
And what about the crucial part? How do you respond to these greetings? If someone says, hey, to you, And your close friends, a hey back or what's up is perfect. If a stranger says hello, excuse me, your response should mirror that politeness. Maybe, hi there, how can I help? Or just, yes, with an open, friendly tone. It's about matching the energy.
Exactly. Don't feel pressure to respond with the exact same word if it doesn't feel natural. If someone says hey and you prefer hi, that's fine. The key is to match the level of formality and warmth.
Let's also quickly touch on a couple of common pitfalls English learners sometimes encounter. One is using how do you do as a general, everyday greeting. While grammatically correct, it's quite formal and frankly old-fashioned now, rarely used casually. You'll hear it more in very formal settings or sometimes in fiction. Just stick to how are you or how's it going for every day.
Yeah, good point. Another one is forgetting to adjust your greeting based on the time of day. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening are always safe and polite, especially with people you don't know well or in professional contexts. Using hi or hello is always fine, of course, but these time-specific greetings add an extra layer of politeness.
All right, you've listened, you've analyzed, and you've heard some deeper insights. Now it's time to practice. We're going to guide you through some phrases. Repeat after us and really concentrate on adopting the correct tone. Casual and relaxed for friends, and polite and gentle for strangers. Remember, practice is where the real learning happens.
This repetition is crucial for building that muscle memory in your communication. It helps you internalize not just the words, but the feeling and tone that go with them.
First, for friends, thinking casual and relaxed, try these.
Hey, long time no see.
How have you been? When you say these, use a light, relaxed voice, as if you're genuinely happy and comfortable. Imagine seeing a friend you haven't caught up with in a while. Let that warmth come through in your voice.
Now, let's switch gears for strangers, focusing on a polite, gentle tone. Try these out.
Hello. Excuse me.
Hi there. Can you help me? For these, remember to use a polite, gentle voice, showing respect and a clear intention to either be helpful or to receive help. It's about clarity and courtesy.
As you continue practicing on your own, here are 2 reflective questions to ask yourself, just to solidify these concepts in your mind. If you walk into a coffee shop and want to order, what would you say to the barista? And if you bump into an old friend unexpectedly on the street, how would you greet them? Thinking through these scenarios will really reinforce your learning.
Yes, self-reflection on these choices builds confidence and prepares you for real-world interactions, making your responses almost automatic over time.
So to wrap up our deep dive into greetings today, let's quickly recap the key takeaways. First, hi, hey, and hello all have distinct uses, and understanding those nuances is really important for effective communication.
Second, remember that hey there is a wonderful, friendly way to greet strangers when you want to be warm and approachable, but still polite, without being overly familiar.
And finally, avoid using overly formal greetings with your close friends, and equally avoid overly casual greetings with strangers. Matching the greeting to the relationship is key to avoiding those awkward moments.
For your practice tonight, we encourage you to take 2 specific scenes from your own life, one where you're greeting a friend and another where you're greeting a stranger. Formulate 2 lines of dialogue for each scenario, and then record yourself saying them. Listen back. Does your tone match your intention? This active practice truly makes a difference.
For example, for a friend, you might record yourself saying, hey, want to grab coffee later? And for a stranger, you could try, hello, excuse me, is this seat taken? The more you practice, the more natural and confident it will become.
Mastering these fundamental greetings is a significant step in your English learning journey. It's about more than just words. It's about making genuine connections with people.
That's all for today's deep dive. We hope this is giving you a clearer map for navigating those all-important first words. As you go about your week, try this. Really listen to how others around you greet each other. What silent messages are they sending? What unspoken rules are at play?
And finally, consider this. If greetings are the opening act of any human connection, a first impression set in motion, what kind of performance are you putting on? And maybe more importantly, what kind of connection do you want to invite with your very first words? Think about that the next time you open your mouth.
Until next time, bye. For now, happy practicing.